Okay. So that all of a sudden just went screwy. I got the Titan now. Okay. I'm back. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of funky. The noise was out. The volume was screwy because one of William's restaurants. La da 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 da. I'm off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Okay, so we killed Skull Loss. So what else is there to do? Can't go to Phobos yet. Well, let's do the rest of these. Mars missions, that is. Oh, wait. We gotta stop the tower first, get some bounties. And then we're gonna do all these extra missions. Yeah, my bad. You probably seen 2 videos for 6. One is the test stream, let's put it that way. Apparently I screwed up today. Now, my capture device was not completely, the program was not completely on, so it was causing no stream sound to come through. And I know you guys love to hear the sound of the game, so. So it was doing that. My apologies again.
I have a minute.
You have a minute, huh?
Your courtesies. They predate the
Okay,
city.
don't have any of those. Alright. I'm still not high enough level to grab these.
Let's see these goods.
So I'm in this dead space right now that I have to be 38 to grab these. I have to be, I think it's 20 or 30 to start taking King. So I'm kind of in a dead zone right now, and this is the rough part. Bounties. Lots of bounties.
Acknowledged.
Okay. Lots of killing bounties, which is good. I don't do Crucible. I tend not to. I don't like it. So we need to find... Ooh, Guardians don't have bounties for Vanguard. They don't have any other bounties besides those until they hit 2025, I think it is. So, we have to get back to work. And the question is, what do we do? First off, we dump this stuff out of the bag. Yes. An anti-vault is your vault. So you could stand at this vault, then the one behind it, then the one in front of it, the other one off to the side, and the left and the right. And there you go. That's the vault. Right at this point in time, though, like I said, we're kind of stuck. And what that means is we're stuck. At this point in time, we are stuck. So what we got to do is try to make levels and get artifacts and levels up to where we need them. Yep. Wrong. Oh, I was in the vault. My bad. Gotta get those pants back. They'd be at the end. Yes. This vault, unfortunately, doesn't, have a new thing or setup thing like in D2. So, as you can see, that's for Camelot, not for mine. Well, any way you look at it, we have things we got to do. Yes, technical advisor. We know. We love you too. Good kitty. Okay, so in between this spot, we have to finish off all the missions on the maps, which will help us get levels. Mainly, we got to hit about 20, 25, 30, somewhere around 20, 25, something like that. Or keep going until the video for the video for this kicks. Okay, so we got a mission, Strikes on Mars, that I can't do by myself at this level. 400 I can. I'll tear through those sons of bitches like there's nothing. We have missions on Mars. Those are the best things we got right now, so let's do those. And that should do it. We can't high them up levels because we don't have enough light. Yeah, you're right in the in-between gap. Unfortunately, it's a gap where you're stuck. I mean, some strikes I can do because they're original strikes and they're pretty easy. Others I can't.
Mars could soon be worse than Venus. We've got to find out where they're coming from.
Yes. Okay.
We need to track down a conflux like we saw on Venus. There's reports of one not too far from here. Once we find out where the wrecks are coming from, cut them off, or it's only a matter of time before Mars becomes one of their machines.
So, today is New Year's Eve. You're all going to be out and about tonight partying. Please be safe. Do not drink and drive. Use your heads. Maybe for the older generation like me, but still be careful.
This is part of an even bigger surge coming from below the buried city.
Uh-oh.
Better check it out.
Okay, that means I have to go which way? That way. Alright. Well, this is one of the older missions. I don't quite remember this one. It'll come back to me, I'm sure. Yeah, da 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 da. Da 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 da. There is. I believe it's up here somewhere. Where is it? I know it's right over there. Where is it? Okay. Where is it? What did they do? Move it? It must have. Or, no, it's further in, I think. It's right in this crack somewhere. Nope. Okay, it was supposed to be in there. It's not now. Meow. When they first started sidearms, this thing was insane. And it was the first sidearm, that's why. And they were kind of not really glitched, but just overpowered like a lot. You saw how my rifle wasn't taking that Harvey down too well, but this thing is. Just for visiting. See? I wonder if there's one in here. There's a blue chest, alright. I'm looking for a yellow chest. There actually should be one around there somewhere. We're headed into the Mars's sewers or subway system. It's kind of funky.
Looks like it's going to be dark in here for a while. Just aim for any red eye you see.
Yeah, and he really means that. You see red eye, you shoot the shit. Yeah, this gun was a little bit overpowered when it first came out. But it's a good gun. It really is. Of course, it's also Vex. And electric against Vex and Fallen is pretty damn good. So... Yeah. Oh, it's this room. The room of joy and exuberance. Yes, that's it. That's the room. And with a big Cyclops in the middle of it. See? He likes us. He wants to shoot us dead. He's not very nice. He's a big meanie. Not to mention there's a lot of these guys that show up. What's in here, pals? Like I said, see? Overpowered. Yep. Alright, let's grab the ammo. And the thing, whatever it is. Bum bum bum. My steps, you don't need to come visit. Yeah. Hey, what'd I say about my steps? Bad robots.
transfer gates down here. Shut them down.
Uh-oh. There's that gate. It's over here in the corner, isn't it? Yep. Charge! Grenade! Hey, what is he? Where'd he go? Little off kilter, but come here. Come here, you little goombas. Alright. Okay. Come on, come on! Attaboy! Yeah, I know you're around here. I can hear you. Big Cyclops. Who just got nailed by a rocket.
That should slow them down.
You think?
A conflux is still active. Let me check it out.
What are you doing, Mr. George? Getting in trouble, Mr. George? Hi, George. Daddy's pretty giddy.
This isn't an invasion. The Vex are returning home. Something is calling them back to the Black Garden.
Hey, we already killed them. That's right. So they ain't coming back. Mission over, cause we're good. Okay, what do we need now? Oh, next mission. That's right. Ba-ba. Got that one done. What's the next one? Patrol Dreadnought. Nope. Earn 10,000 experience without dying. That's pretty easy. Get 30 kills with void abilities. Don't have... Well, actually, I do. I don't want to level them up, though. We just got a void gun. Makes it all easier. Why does it have to be void abilities? Why? Well, the armor's going up. Yeah, some of your armors have those little shields on them, which is good. Because then you can keep them for longer distance. Nope. Garbage. Grenade. Yep. And okay, I could use this ability, but it has to start all over. I always hated that you had to get the grenade, and then you had to get the other grenade, and then you had to finally get the super, and you get the super, and blah. But the good thing is, this is just permanent shield. Well, I could never get that one in fucking Destiny 2 to work. It's So instead I used the shield, hand shield thing. Yeah, that's it. Next mission in Mars. Dun, dun, dun. The buried city. Ah, no! Not the buried city! Never!
Seems like the Cryptarchs are really curious about this region of
Yeah,
Mars.
they are.
For years,
Okay.
the Cryptarchs have been waiting to break through the exclusion zone and
Fallen,
find
defeated,
what's left in that buried
Taken,
city.
defeated.
They say Freehold birthed technological wonders. We cannot let the Cabal destroy it.
No. No, we can't do that. No. This boss challenge. Oh.
The Cabal could have leveled that entire city. If they haven't brought it down yet, they must have found something valuable. We should track them, see what they're after.
Okay. Go to the buried city. Maybe it's in this place. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think it's in this place. Ay, caramba! Now, I know there's a gold chest in one of these areas.
I'll scan for Cabal transmissions.
Guess not. Alright, let's go then. Watch it.
Inside building 5.
Okay. Okay. Like I said, insanely powerful. Gonna have to come back and check these spots when I'm not doing a mission for Mars. Like patrolling. Hey, fellas.
There's an active feed back to their base here. Let me listen. Looks like the Cabal have a recon team stationed at the top of the other skyscraper. They must have found something interesting. Let's check it out.
Alright. He means that one over there. Yeah.
Clovis Bray, a center for scientific advancement, interplanetary defense, AI development, research on the Traveler. This place could be a gold mine.
Yeah, it could be. Alright, boys and girls, we're gonna go over here. Of course, there's our favorite. Ouch! Definitely gotta throw grenades better. Yeah, see, these flanks are a little different. You gotta aim for the side where their gun is. Yeah. And you gotta hit it, because if they get close enough to smack you, you're dead meat. There was no give on these flanks, guys, with shields. No give at all. They wanted to smack you and kill you, they did. I do believe I'm going to the old Scion mission. I think. Yeah, I am. None of that wild and crazy shooting like nuts. Oh, and whenever you're in a room shooting at both bad guys and they're shooting at each other, guess what happens? They start shooting at you. Hoi! I'm thinking of another mission, I think. Yep, I am. We're going up. Me. There's another one in here somewhere. Ah. Me. Like I said, ridiculously overpowered when I first got this gun. I was like, wow. And it only goes up to 170. It's not like it goes any further, because if it did, oh my god. Rape, murder, and pillage, that's what it'd be.
Picking up some strange activity. Not Cabal. Keep pushing.
If this was a 400 weapon, yeah, it was the first sidearm. This was the first sidearm they ever made. And there's only one other better than this one, I think, but that's my opinion. See, they wanted to give you, in the beginning of Lightfall or Taken King. Yeah, that's it. It's not really even close to being as good as this. It should have killed him. If it didn't, then he's going to need another one. Colossals are kind of a pain in the butt. Kind of. I should say a real pain in the butt. Alright. Yeah, I got him good. Taking Colossals are worse. Yeah, gotta wait until they come out. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good at all. Ah, it's Arthas the rule. Ah! Oh, you were dead. You are now. Meh.
This machine, it's still active. Let me analyze it.
Come on. Yeah, analyze, buddy, analyze. Okay, we need bullets.
This AI once connected to the war mind of Mars.
Yeah. To Rasputin, of course.
Rasputin's controlling it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get in, and neither could the Cabal. He's everywhere now.
That's right, because he's Rasputin. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty, that's that mission. Let's find something to do. Yes, shoulder charge. So you run right at and they go boop, and they go wah, thud. Okay. So that's all those missions. Yes. Now what? Diane Elite Challenge. Land, kill any enemy. 3, kill enemy and collect. Survey a location, scout an area, kill enemy leader, collect energy spikes. Okay. That I could do on Earth, I think. Yeah. Where? No, level. Devil's Lair. Alright, so these are the things we got to do to level up. Gotta kill Omnigol. Let's do Patrol 101. And we'll do that on Earth, where it's easy. Well, let's see if we can do Omnigol and Nut. Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll. Yeah, this is where you're on a dead spot. You got to keep moving until you get it done. Okay.
I'm receiving reports of fallen snipers in proximity to the patrol beacons. Stay alert, Guardian.
Okay, patrol beacon. Okay. And time to explain control.
This
Patrol.
area is known to house enemy command. No hesitation, Guardians.
Now, what this patrol means is that you have to go in here. Okay, weapon is loaded. And destroy a servitor. And that servitor should be where this arrow is pointing.
Great work.
Okie dokie. Tootsie roll. Okay. Kill them all. Got them all. Got it. This is a kill 'em all patrol.
New Monarchy is offering bounties here. Whatever haunts us, we should haunt twice.
Which means you shoot them all.
Mission parameters encrypted.
Until it kicks. Now, some of them, if you have push our enemies from the area surrounding the Cosmodrome, which means we just kill them all, okay? Sometimes you have to kill them with precision shots. Sometimes you have to... Yeah, sometimes it's specific. So if the patrol doesn't start kicking right away...
Okay, let's go.
Then you want to find out why. Only way you can see patrols is if you do this. See it? And you have to do one of each patrol, except for the kill alls, you have to do 3. Now this is usually a supply.
Holiday here. You know how this goes. You bring me salvage, and I keep your ships from...
You have to kill the shanks. See the shanks? And it's only the shanks, nothing else. And they give you what they call swivel turrets. And then you give them to her. You have to wait until they respawn. Or until you shoot some more. This one still needs materials, so you still have to collect them. Still looking for swivel tanks. Or swivel turrets. Okay. No, that shank doesn't show up in a few minutes. I'm probably gonna go look for one. Ha, there's one. There's two actually.
Well done.
Okay. That patrol's finished. Alright. Now, a taking patrol works off from you killing them. And the more you kill them, the more they come out, and eventually the captain comes out with a lieutenant. And then you kill 3 lieutenants and the big boss comes out. I'll show you in another video because I ain't messed with them today. Yep. I'm going to do more patrols because that's what the mission is. Yes, and now you can see. You see what I see? Yeah, you see what I see, don't you? Bungie don't really work hard, trust me. They're just taking missions from the old game and putting it in the new one. This is actually a strike in the new one. And they're all connected if you noticed. So as soon as they put the Skydrome in, they can put any strike in after that on the gold. And they were like, oh, we're vaulting stuff because we don't have any room for it. Well, here's the problem. If all this stuff is in the game and you're not unlocking it, then therefore that's the reason why there's so much shit in the game. Yeah? That's why the game is so big, because it's actually in here. It's just hidden behind walls. I'd almost bet on it. And then when the season comes along, they just put a little more finesse on it, or make it taken, or, you know. Like, there's actually 2 places like this in this game here. There's one that is Iron Banner, or Iron, yeah, the Iron one. And then there's this one, which is the original. The Iron one has a bunch of cut-ups and Iron Sepic's Fallen, and ouch! That's why we hate taking. Yep, that's why we hate them. Because they just pop out of nowhere and hurt your life.
Guardians, there are some machines in this area that could prove vital to our future efforts. Extract when you can.
Now see, okay, munition scan. Da, 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 da. Ouch! I hate it when they do that. Come here, Captain. Ah, you like that? You want to get punched back, huh? I get tired of this crap. Patrols will keep you going round and round in circles if you let them, which is fine because we got a mission where we got to do patrols here. I gotta go scan whatever that is. Ouch! Cut it out! Oh. That's it. Alright, who wants a piece of this, huh? Come here, you little rodent. Got something for you. Wow! Oh, missed him completely by holy mattress. Scan environment. Doom, doom, doom. Ta-da!
We got it. Let's move.
Yes, that patrol's done. Moving on. Back to where we went. I need 3 kill 'em alls. I need a scan. I need a find and a kill, which I already did. What else do I need? Okay. Taken defeated. Well, who said I wanted taken defeated, huh? Okay, I need scout an area, collect energy spikes, and killing enemies 2 more times. Oh, it's 20. Good. Oh, I forgot. There's a horn, by the way. Want to see it? Yep, we got a horn. Which is so cool! Actually, I have about 40 of them. But they took them out at 2. I hope they put it back in 3. No, I was listening to a video last night on YouTube, which is a good video, actually. The guy's kind of speaking sense, but then again, he thinks we're all dumb, so, yeah. Folks, there's a lot of people that are narcissists that play these games. Matter of fact, I'm a sadist and a narcissist, so that makes me even worse, to a point. But anyways, I just control my own life. I don't let anybody else do it for me. Because I'm single and that's the way I am. So, as the guy was saying that streamers don't make good informationists for games. And we don't. We don't because there's too many of us that have too many damn opinions. And it doesn't matter if we have an IT degree, like this guy says he's got, or so on and so forth, or no game mechanics, right? But I do have one thing that should be straightened out, alright? And like he said, nerfs and buffs are only a temporary fix. It's kind of a waste of time, and the more you do it, the worse it gets, and so on and so forth. Because every time somebody whines about something, then you have to fix it, right? To make them happy. There's another person that's unhappy because you took their something away, and then they want you to nerf one of theirs, and see how this goes on and on. And he's right. It's a foolish practice that most games do these days, because there's no sense. But being said, they still have to move with the times. But if you spend all your time pleasing the players that are never going to be pleased, which is exactly what that is, because the ones that want the buffs and the nerfs are the ones that are never going to be pleased. And everybody's like, well, what do you mean? Well, that's exactly what I said. They're never going to be pleased because they weren't happy in the first place. They wouldn't ask for them if they were. And that's all there is to that. And the reason why they're not is because they're losing at something that they gotta lose at anyways. Okay? Trials. Alright? I've never played Trials since I played it on Dungeon. Do you know why? Because I don't see any sense in it. Alright? They have 2 tests, and this is the thing that gets me. Okay? We have Gambit, which they're trying to get rid of. For Vanguard people. Right? We used to have Prisoner of Elders, which was a lot more fun than Gambit. Right? Of course, Gambit has to dunk a hole, do this, kill this person, get a shield down, gotta wait, time it, and then you have to be in a race with the other team on the other side. Which is fine. That kind of gave it the purpose, but then, of course, it turned it into like a Crucible Max for PvE. Okay? And now, that's why they're having a lot of issues with it, because the people that like playing PvE don't like playing Crucible, or they playing it. Okay? Now, there's 3 players in Destiny. Alright? And I'm pure social standpoint, I ain't got a fucking degree, don't need a degree in gaming to tell you this, because it's people. Okay? Been around for 40 some odd years, and I still don't know all people. But I do know a lot of what they do. Okay? And the point of it is this. If a person loses, especially a child, or somebody in the immature variety, which is adults too, they don't like losing all the time. Okay, so therefore you have to compensate for that as a gamer, or a game maker. Right? If they lose all the time and they don't get anywhere, they don't play your game. Okay, now the perfect example of this that is total opposite of what I said is Elden Ring. Because there are gamers out there that keep wanting challenges, and the more that challenging is, the more they want to keep doing it. Okay? Also, plays off the foolishness of youngins. Right? Because youngins have one thing that everybody else has, or, you know, immature people. They will always beat it. Alright? Always. This is their mentality. I will beat everything because I am a god, okay? One, life don't work that way. Two, nobody's a god and never will be.
This is the future war code, requesting help from anyone in this area.
Are we clear on this? There is no such thing as a human god. There is no such thing as the best gamer in the world. There is no such thing as the perfect gamer in the world. And, what is the last one? Oh yes, I am the only one and nobody is better than me. That's the last one. And I'm sorry, but you're all narcissistic and that's all there is to that. Because being perfect is not a possible thing, people. That's why even leaves are imperfect. Trees are imperfect. Do you understand? Because that's what makes them special. That's what makes them better. That's what makes them good. That's what makes them alive. Okay? So being perfect is something everyone's going to attain, because there's always going to be someone out there, either one, better than you, or crappier than you. Understood? And as long as that happens, or I should say untaught,
Well, that didn't
you are going to have people that you can stomp on, and you're going to have people that are going to stomp on you. Okay? Another phrase I laugh at all the time. Okay? Pay to win. In this game, there is no pay to win. Because everything you pay for is just a cosmetic to go over the crap you already have. Which, in reality, some of that is just crap. Okay? I watched a guy, and I play this game a lot. You know what I mean? I watched the guy, and I've done it too myself, especially if I want something, right? I watched the guy go into the same building, the same strike, over and over again to get a gun. A gun, mind you. With the right stats that he wanted.
This is a scouting mission. If you want it,
Okay, here we go. Okay, with the right stats that he wanted. He wanted the perfect stats, or what we call a god roll. Okay? Your god roll is not the same as his god roll. His god roll is not the same as yours. And then, if he kicks your ass with that god roll, you call it better and cheating. Are we clear? Just wanted to clear that up. Because I prefer Vorpal weapons. Well, Vorpal weapons get nerfed. Oh, so, it doesn't everything. Okay? In Destiny 2, we just got a pulse rifle and exotic. Right? Okay. We went and got the catalyst for it. Alright? This gun is going to be very different than the other guns because it's going to have more than one catalyst. Which is very interesting because that's an interesting idea. Okay? Now that more than one catalyst... Okay? Shit! I'm gonna die! Okay. That more than one catalyst, right, will make it so that gun is a little overpowering, or you can choose your catalyst, right? Now, like I said, this gun is majorly awesome. First sidearm ever, okay? You know how many times they tried to nerf this thing? You know how many times they tried to screw it up? Quite a few. It was eventually banned from certain things, and then they just said, we won't make it any higher than 170. Why? Because everybody was whining about it. Okay? Another weapon, right? Are you ready for this? Another weapon that's been nerfed so many freaking times I can't count it on my fingers and toes. Okay? Was nerfed, took out of the game, put back in the game, nerfed again, right? And a whole bunch of other stuff. And you know what happened? When Destiny 1 started closing down, and they were getting ready to make Destiny 2, right? They gave us it back with no nerfs, no nothing. And do you want to know what it is? It's been on my back the whole time. The Gallihorn. Okay? And to be honest, everybody's like, it's the Gallihorn. I didn't even know what the hell it was when I started playing. I was like, and? And they're like, it's the Gallihorn. And I'm like, so what? It's a rocket launcher. Whoop-de-doo. And everybody's like, well, why don't you like it? Probably because the same reason I don't like, what is it? The Vow of Disciple? Rocket launcher? In, the two rocket launchers I hate in Destiny 2 are what? The Wither Coil, right? The Wadrift Coil, which everybody thinks is the most awesomest weapon ever. And I think you're all freaking high on a kite. Because the only thing it's good at is... Oh, what is it? Oh, this is a map one. Okay, I gotta scan it. Where do I scan it? Oh, I gotta stand here. Wadrift Coil is supposed to be the most offensive weapon in Destiny 2 ever. Okay, and I think it's the most crappiest weapon in Destiny 2 ever. Do you know why?
We're good.
Because you have to jump up in the air to shoot it. Because if you shoot it on the ground, you're dead. Why? Because the rockets go in random directions. And usually what the first thing that the rocket does is hits your legs and you go boom. Okay? Are we clear on how that happens? Because I just want you to know. Alright, because that's what it does. That's what it does. And you guys think it's the greatest thing in the world. Which was right up until they took out... Oh, what was it? Oh, yes. Jumping and attacking. Once they took that out, Wadrift Coil was kind of stupid. Because you couldn't do it properly. And you kept dying. So what did you do? Left it in your vault. Okay. Truth. Great rocket launcher, okay? I love it in PvE because it tracks my targets and goes right to them. But I can find about 50 million purples that do the same thing. Alright? So, that's been vaulted. Also got nerfed. Why did it get nerfed? Because it was the best weapon in PvP to make sure you killed somebody. Because it would follow him and kill him. Okay? Twin-tail fox, right? And I'm talking from experience. How many weapons have been vaulted over the years or put in your vault because they are useless in Crucible? Okay? The La Monarch. Okay? It's starting to get to that point because they're starting to nerf the crap out of it. Okay? The Wish Ender. Love that bow. Why? Because I can see through walls and shoot people. That's my favorite. Okay? The minute they went into Crucible and they had an unfair advantage, nerfed. You can still see through walls, doesn't do as much damage as it used to. Right? Revision 0. Okay, not nerfed. Current weapon right now, current exotic that everybody likes. Okay. 4 catalysts. Has anybody seen the catalyst? I think one is kill clip, right? And for some reason I can't unlock all my feats on it because they're either going to change them or they're going to nerf the shit out of that gun in about a week, week and a half. Okay? Auto rifle I just bought. Well, I didn't buy. I bought a couple months ago when I pre-ordered Lightfall. Okay? It's not doing half as much damage as it was before. The rockets aren't killing everything like it was before. So guess what happened? It got nerfed again. Because of Crucible players. Every time somebody whines because they lose, and then they videotape it. Or it's or what? What do they call that when you get too much XP or you steal it from one area because they keep spawning thralls, right? An exploit. There we go. Exploit. Okay? Anytime there's an exploit and you show it on videos and say, haha, I got an exploit and I got my levels up and it's great and everybody should use it. Ding, ding, dong, dong. It's not the streamers that are making the gaming the way it is. It's Bungie because they watch the videos and then they fix the game accordingly. Okay? When you're sitting there and crying because the truth killed you 47 freaking times in Crucible. Now, here's the thing. Okay? Everybody dies in Crucible. No, they don't. Yes, they do. Everybody dies in Crucible. I have not seen one person that goes in Crucible every day and never dies. And the person that tells you they do is full of shit. Because that's what Crucible's all about. It is. Well, yeah, it is. That's why they call it Crucible. Player versus player. And if you played a lot of player versus player, that was actually hard to play. What do you mean, PlayStation? What do you mean? What do you mean? But Lord of Arthas Frost, this is actually not the hardest Crucible PvP ever. Okay, it's actually pretty damn freaking easy. I can take a Warlock who's lower light than everybody else and fucking get 10 or 20 kills. Why? Because my light has a glitch in it and it's lower. Okay, and I will say this until I'm blue in the face. They have a setup to help new players. Okay, the lower the light, the better you are. And I figured that out one day when I started a new character, went in there, got 48 kills and 3 deaths. And I was like, who's a new player? Well, yeah, because they want them to buy the game and stay in it. Dummy. And that's just common sense that they need to do. Alright? Because if they don't make no money. And we don't get new games. It's that simple. In 2018, okay, this is the worst season that Destiny ever had. And do you know why? Because the season sucked that year. There was no new content. They just gave us seasons. Okay, that's all they gave us was crap seasons. And they were so damn crappy that they're still using them today because they weren't that good when we played them in 2018 because we weren't around to play them. A lot of us were playing other games going, hell with Destiny, we're never coming back. And to be honest, I would do the same. If Lightfall is no good, and the seasons after it are regurgitated bullshit that they keep handing us, then I might quit. It's that simple. Because I'm going to be tired of doing this for 9 to 10 years. And the only reason why they saved their ass is because what did they just dangle on a twab in front of everybody? A twab, or whatever the Aztec calls it. Destiny 3. So now you're all going to be shooting for Destiny 3. Woo, woo, woo. And it better be freaking better than 2. Because if it ain't better than 2, they're going to lose a lot of money. And yes, 2018 was probably the worst year they've ever had, but this one's getting close to it. And they're lucky because they're going to put out Lightfall in February. And the thing is everybody that's been gone for the last year, or half a year, right? Well, that's it right there. There it is. Everybody has been gone for the last half a year. Okay? Because the seasons, and this is what's killing them, is the seasons. Right? Is because there's too much crap to do and they're overwhelmed and they don't want to go on. It's like, look, I don't want to get light anymore. I told my guy last night, my buddy, who we've been playing this game for years with. Okay, I told him straight out. I said, I'm not going to go crazy trying to max my light out to turn around in February and have to friggin' do it all over again.
Guardian,
Not going to do
I
it.
have a mission for you of great importance.
Yes.
If our civilization is to endure, we must research new technologies to assist our survival. Retrieve readings from the energy bursts around you so that we may discover their secrets.
Because, and I know the hell did I jump off for? Oh, wrong button. Because it's the truth. I'm sorry, but it is. They're just... It's not... How do I say this? Players are losing interest in it because it's so old. That's why they've needed to do 3. That's why they needed to say it, okay? But I'm sure it's been in the works for a couple of years now, because you just can't make a game in a year. Everybody knows this. When you put it out in a year, it doesn't work so well in your favor. So like I'm saying is that you can run around and do bounties and you will level up fast. I like that aspect in both the games because, you know, when you get low, you need it. Now, the light thing is every season they put out 5 or 10 more light. Okay? Every season. So while you're running around with your head cut off, tired, worn out, oh, what else is it? Well, just stretch thin, okay? Because you're doing the seasons, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're trying to catch up with your buddies. They're bitching because your light's not high enough. Not saying that's what my buddies are doing, but you get what I'm saying. I'm sure a lot of them had bitched about your light not being up to theirs and da-da-da-da-da. So you have to catch up. Okay, it's a permanent race that keeps you in the game, wars you out, drives you batty. What else? And it does. It keeps you in the game and worn out. It does. It always will. I need another kill me, I think. Yeah, there ain't one here. So, and that's what it's been doing lately to everybody. Okay? It's getting to that point where we're all worn out. And every time something goes wrong, we're starting to bitch. Okay? Now, I say this in all fireness to all the players and all the streamers. Okay? You are. Seriously. There ain't a content that you don't drop without being more negatives than positives in it. Why am I playing Destiny 1? Because I'm afraid I'm going to hate the fucking game before Lightfall comes out and I spend $100. And I don't want to waste that money. Alright? So I'm remembering why we played this game in the first place. That's one reason why I'm doing this, but I'm also doing it because they just put it on PC. And all you wonderful people on PC that don't know about this game, might be nice to have somebody to watch that does know about this game. Which is fine. You know what I mean? I'm trying to help them get interested in this. Because I will tell you, the more people that help and put money into it, and the more people that love the game, not hate it, and there's a fine line between that and what's been going on, because it's negative. There's more negatives than positive. Ascroft, and I don't mind his streams, I don't mind cactuses, and I love vibes. I love the story of Destiny because it's the only thing you all can't bitch about. Unless there's lore masters out there that complain because they're better than the other one. Which I'm sure happens. But to be honest, between Bife and Evade, you guys are really good on the lore, and I love watching the videos and knowing more about the story. Because that is the only thing I've ever cared about in this whole damn game. Crucible? Frig no. I can play fucking Modern Warfare and do better than I do in this Crucible. And it's actually harder with all the freaking ads and everything else they have to assist you. Or as they say, aim assist and this and that to save your butt because you suck. Alright? I'm sorry, but any game that zooms in your screen so you can get a closer look when you step around the corner instead of using a scope, right, is just a cheat. That's all that is. I'm going to zoom in so I can see them closer when I get close. It's a cheat. Alright? It's a damn cheat. That's all it ever is. That's all you're going to think of it. You sit there and bitch about wall grabs, right? When you're pretty much doing the same thing with ADS and aim assist and anything that zooms in your screen to the other players. It's a cheat. It's just a legal cheat that they put in the game, finally. And why is it legal? Because they put it in the game, and the game makers did it. That's why it's legal. Otherwise than that, it'd be a stupid cheat that, like it was before. Now, I gotta go get this kill thing and get this over with. I'm running the stream a little long today because I'm having fun just talking about this game. Okay, I love this game. When it first came out, I was like, awesome. Bungie's coming out with a different game. Finally, after all these years. Okay? And they did. And they made a good story. Yes, I do believe it's a space opera. I will say that. It's not really a science fiction story. It's more of a space opera. Well, I don't know, because anytime somebody puts space opera in for something, they usually don't watch it. Or it becomes a freaking cult classic that never got watched in the first place back in the day. So be careful when you say space opera. Flash Gordon, space opera.
Everyone out there, New Monarchy is offering rewards for those willing to help reclaim this place for the city.
But yeah, this game was the greatest when they first came out with it. I loved it. We all used to play it and enjoy it, and now it's whatever we want. I need this gun better, because I got killed by it too many times in Crucible. You know what I got tired of? Why I stopped playing Crucible? I'll tell you why. Because anybody who had the same damn gun with a catalyst on it, right, would run around with that gun until you fucking puked on seeing that name come up every time. You got killed by the Virgin Ling. You got killed by the Gravitational Lance. You got killed by the Hotspot. You got killed by the Crimson... what is it? The Crimson... oh, it's a freaking hand cannon there, and I just got a catalyst for it the other day. It's the auto hand cannon. Alright? And they have nerfed the crap out of that gun. They have, I don't know what else. The Gravitational Lance is the worst. Tesla's even worse than that. That thing's literally took offline before.
Encoded. Source unknown.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a...
Can't make sense of this multi-part message. We should try to find some way of unscrolling it. Could be important.
Okay, headshots, I think? Yeah, let's try that. Yep, headshots. Alright, there's a patrol that comes around every now and then. And it goes to enemies defeated. Alright. And it's random. Okay, it's a random quest. Or a random patrol, I should say. And there'll be 3 steps to it. I still haven't figured out what it used to do, but it used to do something. And you had to figure out what the steps are. Okay? By shooting enemies or by doing emotes or dances.
One message sequence decrypted.
Okay, second challenge. Well, it's not that, so we're going to have to headshot, I think. Okay. Heads. Yeah, headshots. Yeah. Flinch really sucks in this game. But, there's another complaint. And for as long as I can remember, and I don't know, for as long as ever will be gaming, there's always going to be somebody who loses and is going to whine about it. There's always going to be somebody who doesn't want this because that person is better at it than they are. There's always going to be a part of a game that's going to get you killed.
That's one more message sequence decrypted.
Alright, the final enigma. Dance. Yes! Dance floor is mastered. Woo woo!
So that's what the message was from. Fascinating.
It actually has a patrol that makes you do something foolish to giggle about it. Now, like I said, this game was made to enjoy. Alright? So if you weren't enjoying this game anymore because whatever reason, or Destiny 2 because of whatever reason, then stop playing it. Give it up. Go away for a while. Come back to it. You know. Don't listen to your friends. Don't listen to your buddies. Don't keep freaking grinding out stuff that's driving you batty. You know what I mean? Walk away. Because you know what? Playing Destiny to me is playing the campaign, the story. Playing a new end add to that story. Even in the seasons, I like the little videos and that little ad you have to do every week. Once it's done, I'm done with the season. I agree with that. And that's what a lot of people are doing now, and that's why Bungie's having an issue with it, because, you know, that's why it's happening. Because I can go play another new story, right, with less hassle. And that's the God's honest truth of what it is.
All sorts of interesting history here. Well,
And don't get me wrong, I love the seasons. I love getting that extra stuff. I like grinding out for it. But to be honest, I can do that in a day. I can do that in 5 days. Be done with it in 5 days. Hell, I'm already 64 and I ain't even been playing that much. I think it's like an hour or two a day. That's it. And that's the thing. It stopped being about the casual players that were actually funding the game and keeping it going. Right? Started being about the guys that grind for 6 months, play every day at 24 hours a day, and they don't live anything but eat, sleep, piss in their bottles next to their chair, and freaking, you know, sit on their beanbags and scratch their nuts with Cheetos fingers. And no offense, if you're trying to please those people, you're going to be doing that the rest of your life. You might as well call Bungie the whiner fucking camp to fix and nerf everything. Because you're not going to please them. You're not. And yes, before you say it, I am on. I can be on any game I want all day long. Do you know why? Because I'm freaking retired. That's why. And if you don't like that, kiss my ass. Because I don't care what you like. I ain't here to please you. I'm here to game, I'm here to stream, and I'm here to enjoy myself. That's why I'm here. As far as the videos go, when they're watching it, if this helps you get informed on how this game works, then by all means, watch it. That's what I want you to do. I want you to have fun. If I'm playing MechWarrior 5, I want you to have fun playing that. If I'm playing Destiny 1, I want you to have fun playing it. Learn about it. Watch what you see. Don't just watch mine. Watch everybody else's too. Enjoy yourself. That's what these are for. They're not here to live on. They're not here to fucking be somebody's lapdog. You understand? Yes, George. Yeah, you're not here to be somebody's slave either, are you? Even George agrees. You're here to enjoy. And if you have a hard time playing this game, then pick another one. Okay, and I'll tell you that straight up. And I've been playing this game for 9-10 years. But seriously, Bungie needs to stop dragging these models out and keep going. If you're not going to stay in the competition with the rest of them and start making new games every 2 years or every 3 years, then don't bother. Because this 9 or 10 years, and you think you're going to win, is not going to do you any good. Okay, you should have figured this out when it came to Halo. Alright? And I know most of you don't work there anymore that used to work there, but here's the deal. Halo 1 come out. Everybody loved it. We played it for years. Landlines, before the internet, da-da-da-da-da. Or landlines when we started getting computer savvy, and then on the internet. And then, oh shit, we're still playing the original Halo. That's why you guys made a Master Chief Collection, and we're still playing it. You understand? It was a good game model. Right? It was a good game. It still is a good game. Well, sort of. No offense, but you're definitely screwing the pooch on that one for one. It's getting to the point where everybody wants the money. They don't care about the game. They don't care about the story. They don't give a shit about anything else. Except for that mighty dollar that we're paying in. Okay? So here's the thing. If you have an issue with a game, or you don't like a game, or it's the crappiest freaking game you've ever seen, and it's starting to be that way, do not pay them the money. Boycott it. Don't play it ever again. Don't even look at it. Walk the fuck away and boycott it. Why? Because every time you pay it in, hoping for a new improvement, hoping for, what else? Some things you're never going to get, okay? And you know you're never going to get it because that company's never going to give it. Alright? Once that happens, okay, they got you. And I feel obligated to play this game. Do you know why I feel obligated? Because I spent $100 for Lightfall. I spent $100 for the next year of rounds of headaches. And seriously, you've all done it. Because you're hoping this game will get better. And I, cross my fingers, hope to die before I die, hopefully. When Destiny 3 comes out, it will be freaking better than Destiny 2. Because even Destiny 2 was so bad. And I will say this, even though you're playing it right now and crazy about it and loving it and watching my stream, I will say this and I will say it over and over again. The Red War. Awesome campaign. Everybody loved it. Okay, I loved it. Okay, all my friends loved it. When it came out, we were freaking static. Why? Because it was Destiny 2 and we were ready to roll. Right? That's why we watched it. That's why we did it. That's why we had anything to do with it. Okay? And here's the deal. Right? It came out. We were ecstatic. We wanted to watch it. We were so ready to play this game. And we played it. And we lost our light. We all started grappling the day we lost our light. All kicked us off the ship. We landed. All our shit was broken, and we're like, what the frig do we do now? So we fought across the mountains, and then somebody goes, you can get your light back. And we went after it.
We have some engrams you might find appealing.
We were going straight for it. That's all we had in our minds was that. Getting that done. You know what I'm saying? That's all we had in our minds, is getting that done. Okay? Forsaken. And I'm skipping a few, yes. Warmind and Osiris, I wanted to find out what happened to Osiris because he was a story. And everybody wanted to see who he was and where he went and what happened. Okay? So we did. We found Osiris. We met his ghost, Sagira. Okay? Then we went and found Saint 14's body so we could get his shotgun. The Paradox. I remember it. Okay? Then... what was the next one? The Warmind. Okay? I loved meeting Anna. Loved it. Okay? I loved all the people on the planets. Okay, well, except for Asher. Everybody hated Asher's guts. That's nothing new. He was just a dick. And I'll say it. He was an ass. But even him being an ass was interesting because we never had that before. We didn't have people on the planets. And no offense, Shahan or Cosmodrome, awesome. You know what I'm saying? And then it got to be Crucible, light. Okay? And there was a time there where like, bleh, seasons, garbage, crap. There wasn't enough to do. We kept grinding for light. You kept adding the light and giving us crap. And we had free holidays, which we don't have anymore. And then all of a sudden you're like, okay, we're going to really shake this up because we are dying. This company is going down the hole. Right? So, you show us a video. Or what was it? I think it was a picture. and it was Cade. And he was dead. Or somebody was holding him. And we're like, what the frig happened? And then you put the name up, Forsaken. Okay? He dies in the beginning of the campaign and everybody wants to kill. Everybody wants to kill Aldrin Sov. Everybody. People came out of the damn woodworks that hadn't played the game in a year just to kill Aldrin Sov. Right? Everybody came out of the woodwork for a year. They hadn't played it in a year to kill Aldrin Sov. Okay? So you got it. You've got the storytelling in there. You know where it comes from. Okay? The Witch Queen. Everybody wanted to find out what happened to the Witch Queen. I wanted her dead. I was like, this is going to be cool. We're going to kick her butt. We're going to find out some new stuff. And bingo, bango. It happened. We killed her. We got the legendary campaign. We were so excited to do a campaign that was at a higher difficulty level and get light at the end of it. Light at the end of it. A whole set of armor. It was blue. It was midnight oil garbage. And it was so ugly. Well, actually, it wasn't ugly. It was kind of cool looking for a blue set of armor. I thought, anyways. I don't know about the rest of you. And you got us again. And then we went on the fucking bullshit. We've been on the bullshit 3 years in a row. We'll give you a little story here, a little story there, a couple snippets here, and you're only going to play it for 4 weeks, and then you're going to have to wait 6 months. Oh, wait, no. What is the season? 3 months? Yeah, I think a season's 3 months. That's why you got 4 seasons for 12 months. Yeah. So the season's 3 months. Right? And then you're going to have to grind and 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 grind, grind, till you blew in the damn face to get every stupid god roll, every feat, everything imaginable for that season. Okay? And it only takes 5 days to get the whole season done. 100 ranks on the season. 5 damn days. And then I have to come back every 4 weeks, or every week, until 4 weeks is up, like 1 month, out of 3 months. Okay? Until the story stops, and then I'm good. And then for like another 2 months, I'm waiting for the next season to come out, and hopefully the story will get better when it comes out. And that is the annoying part of the damn game now, is the seasons. Do you understand? Oh wait, no, you wouldn't understand because all you care about is us spending that money for those seasons. Well, I hate to tell you, I bought $100, so I can sit back this year, and wait until next year comes. Oh, I should say 23, and wait until 24 comes. Why? Because I already spent $100 for this whole next year. Because that's fine. And you know why we spend $100? Because that way, if you do give us junk, then we can say already covered for the next season to come out until it gets better. And that's the thing. You got us on the hook. You're playing with hope, and you're trying to get us to stay. And all I can say to that is you have the loyal fan base. You have the people that love this game. The point is stop dicking around with them and thinking you're just going to get bucks out of it and do something with it. Make this game great again when you do 3. Oh, you've already lost it on 2. 2 is fucking dying as it goes. And 3 is the only thing that's going to save you. And that's the honest truth. Because after you mess with PvP, which you somehow thought was a bright idea, you lost 60% of the player base. Why? Because that was the only thing that was any ever good at it. Because the story's dying. I mean, come on. Aldrin Sov. We all wanted to kill Aldrin Sov. Okay? We all wanted to kill him. We all wanted to get him dead. Once we got him dead, you turned him into Crow. The biggest emo whiner of our generation. No offense. But where did you think that was going to go? It got to the point where we didn't want to hear his name anymore. Or see him. One, because he's a resurrected version of Aldrin Solve that killed the favorite funny guy in the whole damn game. And that was I don't get that. Because that was what made us come, was Cade. Cade was fun. Cade was happy. Cade broke up the monotony of the world ending. Us trying to save the last city of humanity. And their hope. Why? Because we're the hero of the story. And you took our best man, funny guy, that kept us going when the chips were down and we're dying, and what else? Oh, what else? I'm going to change here. I'm going to call it, because I'm writing. What else? Our comic relief, our stressor. You know, grinding all this out took a lot of time and effort. And if it wasn't for Cade every now and then cracking a joke or picking on the Ghost or picking on Zavala, I don't think I would have made it through the whole damn game, to be honest. And yes, I'm saying this from my point of view because Cade was the shit. And I like Cade. Nathan Fillion, good actor, good guy. Makes a lot of television shows that are interesting, funny, and everybody likes to watch them. So, you took out somebody who's very important and left us with Zavala, and I'm not going to crab it at Cora because I actually like Cora, right? And you left us with Zavala, and mind you, I'm a Titan main, okay? I've always been a Titan main. The reason why I stopped being a Titan main is because you nerfed it so fucking bad, you couldn't get through anything unless you were somebody else that was faster and hopped around a lot. And you can take that how you want to take that, against the hunters, the warlocks, or whatever you want to take it. But I literally had to get a hunter to play that whole year out. Yeah. And I don't like hunters that much. I really don't. I mean, I can play any of them because I used to play all three characters anyways. Now, not so much. Why? Because I'm not going to waste my time. When this game gets good again, then I'll waste my time. But as you can see, we have done a lot today. Well, sort of. I still need to hit 20. I think 20 is when Taken King kicks in, or 30. So I'm going to be doing some grinding for the next couple of videos. So you may be bored out of your mind. But this is Lord of Arthas Frost, and I'm sorry if I'm crabbing, but I'm not really crabbing. I think this game could be better. I have a lot of hope for it, and I hope Destiny 3 makes it better. And I hope they cut some seasons or some extra crap out so we can actually focus on the story, the game, and the fun. And not grind out every fucking thing that takes forever to grind. If they want to grind, right? If they want to grind, then here's the deal. Give it an ungodly quest and the crappiest fucking exotic, because this is what happens when you grind. Okay? I only play a couple hours because I play a lot of other games. I like other games, okay? I do. Once in a while I like to go hop on Resident Evil and finish the campaign and go through it and have a great time and then come back to my Destiny because it's my loyal go-to game. Well, now I have two loyal go-to games. Star Trek Online and Destiny. Why? Because Star Trek Online is never going to die. And Destiny? I don't know. You understand? I just don't know why I'm still back. But I do enjoy the game. Alright? But maybe I'm like everybody else holding out hope to get back to this. And yes, I'm saying this. Because Destiny 1 and the concept of it, the story of it, the fun of it, and everything else was the best time we had in this game. And no offense, but when you vaulted Red War, you vaulted everything else and turned basically Destiny 2 into Destiny 1 in the beginning and everything else. You pretty much cut everything out and just turned the game back around trying to save it. It didn't work in your favor, did it? Why? Because you vaulted the Forsaken. Cade's story is gone. Nobody even knows who he is and why there's a plaque in front of Zavala. And everybody walks around with a hunter, ace of spades, because they miss him. Because, no offense, but that's the one thing you poor hunters got screwed on. You lost Cade. And he's your vanguard. And no offense, Crow cannot replace him. And I think you figured that one out. Crow's an emo, whiny ass bitch. No offense. And even if you're being woke, then that's fine. But stick him in a corner somewhere and make him a fucking gun dealer. Okay? Replace Banshee. Because that's where he belongs. He don't belong in the main story. And I'm sorry, but the person who come up with that concept years ago and tried to put it in Destiny 1, there's a reason why they told you no and they threw it out. Because it wouldn't have went anywhere, just like it did. And if you're the one running Bungie, I feel sorry for Bungie. Alright, moving on. Thank you very much for watching. This is my stream. If you like, follow. If you watch my thing on YouTube, hit that like button and subscribe button. And that's where my videos are. If you don't see them on Twitch because they got filed or folded away or deleted, because they only hold videos for 30 or some odd days, you can always go to my YouTube channel and look it up in case you need to see what I did. Okay? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And that's it for today. I'm only having one of these and I'm going to play games for myself. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Appreciate it. And part 7 tomorrow.